Guess what? I'm staying on the 13th floor of this hotel. Yeah, that's right. You know, some hotels skip that floor altogether because of Triskaidekaphobia, fear of the number 13, but this one didn't. Honestly, I'm glad it didn't, and I'll tell you why. You know, fear is such a funny thing, isn't it? Doesn't even have to make sense for it to control people. Some people won't stay on the 13th floor. Some won't walk under a ladder. Some avoid making data-driven decisions. All for the same reason, fear. This Friday, I'm keynoting at the Data Edmonton Conference on my 5-pillar data-driven decision-making platform. Namely, look, link, listen, leverage, and learn. It's the talk that inspired chapters 6 through 10 of my best-selling book, From Numbers to Narratives That Transform Business. So, about data-driven decision-making. About that. Fear is one of the biggest barriers to doing it well. See, people fear what the data might reveal. They fear they'll make the wrong call. They feel about success or failure, whatever, won't work. But when fear drives your decision instead of wisdom, well, then you're not really leading, you are reacting. That's why learning to trust the data, to see it clearly, interpret it honestly, and act on it confidently is the very foundation of good leadership. Because when you replace fear with understanding, you can make uncertainty turn into opportunity. Now, there's an extra angle to this. You see, I'm a Christian, and from my perspective, fear, well, it's not really a leadership issue. It's a spiritual issue. But the Bible says God hasn't given us a spirit of fear, but one of power and of love and of a sound mind. So when I talk about overcoming fear in data, I can't help but think about how we overcome it in life too. Hey, fear doesn't have to define you. Faith in your data, in your calling, and most importantly in God will take you farther than fear ever could. So whether you're on the 13th floor like me or you're facing your next big decision, remember, fear only wins if you let it. Dr. Joe in Edmonton, signing out.